So that pass, I got to 43 miles an hour in the burnout, which is really too slow. And we'll see that here. I launched at 3,900 RPM and like 4 pounds of boost, which was really too much because it wheel spun up to 60 miles an hour. So I lifted, throttle position 0, and let it grab again, and then back to 100% throttle. But by then it was too late. So the 60 foot was 2.413 on this pass, and the total quarter mile time was 13.5 seconds. It all went to shit right at the start. This pass, I got into third gear in the burnout up to 73 miles an hour, which was better. And it helped here at the start. We launched at 2,900 RPM and like 1 pound of boost. And I don't believe that it spun at all. We shifted at 6,300 RPM. And the truck was making like 7 pounds of boost, 6 pounds of boost. The 2-3 shift was at 6,600 RPM, and again it was making like 6 pounds of boost. And that pass was 12.697 with a 2.0 60 foot. So that burnout was definitely better, and the launch was better, and that's reflected in the quarter mile time. So the last pass of the night was almost 2 hours later because the track was shut down for a while. Somebody broke an axle or something, greased the track. So everything was nice and cool. The coolant temp was only 178 in the burnout box, and the trans fluid temp was 150, which was great. This burnout I took all the way up to 103 miles an hour. The rollout was really good on that one. This launch was only 2,800 RPM and like 1.5 pounds of boost, and it stuck. But then it shifted to second and then hit the rev limiter, and it all happened so fast. I thought that it hadn't shifted until I looked at this and I saw it was actually in gear 2 before I lifted off the throttle, and then got back into it and finished out the run more or less as normal. But what's cool is this was a 1.8 second 60 foot, which is a personal best yet. The quarter mile time is not that great, but I attribute that to whatever happened right after the 1-2 shift when it smacked the rev limiter. I don't know, it doesn't look like it spun, but something happened. Maybe it didn't fully engage, I'm not sure. But I think that I've got the burnout sorted, so next time we should be able to get very low 12s. I'd love to get into the 11s.